7:30 in the morning, and I'm out the door by 8 because I have a meeting with my PCP. I still don't even know what that means, but I have a meeting with this person, and that's on Monday now at 8:30. They have you sign documents which claim you've already received things to what you haven't received. So no one's being trained how to properly do their job is one of the issues that I have. The next issue that I had was I went down to go talk to my doctor for the first time, Dr. Popke, 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 and you can go see that one. It's like the last 5 minutes of the video I titled "Going to See My Doctor." But basically, by the end of it, she asked if I was recording, and I said yes, and she kicked me out of the hospital. But that one didn't go bad. Like, there was not, like, I was just probably talking like a lawyer, and so she got suspicious, especially since I asked if we're allowed to record. I know that she doesn't have the right to tell me I have to stop recording, and I dare any lawyer on this planet to take me to court on that, because if you let me argue the case of if Arizona is a one-party state, meaning only one party doing the recording is involved in the actual conversation, wants to record, they have the right to record. And if you guys want to try to stand that the business has more rights than the individual on that argument, oh, I pray we get the opportunity. I pray we get the opportunity, because that's gonna, like, the whole, like, can't Facebook ban me and take away my platform as a person on this planet deserving the right to social media that everybody else has, that some people think you're weird if you don't have. Can they take that away from me? Well, let's build it off of this argument. Can they take away my right to record myself if I'm forced into a court situation, and if courts are required to be recorded? Can I be put in a situation where these people can control the outcome of my life in court with taking away my right to record? I don't think so. Oh, man. I don't think so. So things are about to get interesting. The good news is, moving forward, I've gotten all of my situation changed to phone call situations, and I no longer got to do in-meeting evaluations and the 1 month, like they do a once a month check-in, 3 different people. And all right, Mitch, I was gonna let you stick around because you were just talking about AMC, but no haters in the chat, bitch. Guy's been hanging around for 6 months, half the time sucking my dick, half the time telling me I'm crazy. And this time he's telling me I'm crazy, but this time we don't take the hater talk no more. Anyways, all of that made perfect sense. If you think I'm crazy, you just need to go back and listen to it again. You're the one that's not, like, your brain just doesn't work as fast as mine. It's not like, you don't gotta hate yourself for it. A lot of people seem to, but everything I say, I mean, maybe sometimes I get it wrong, but nobody's getting it closer than I am, and nobody's improving their mistakes better than I am. And this is the way, people. Any situation you put me into, I know how to handle it. I mean, like, I'm not saying that it doesn't make me emotional, because I'm an emotional person, but, like, I got my emotions in control. Your definition of crazy is wrong, and you guys are trying to make this shit medieval, and it's wrong, and it's because you can't beat me in the argument. Everywhere you go in this world, everyone's acting like they want the information, and they want the person that's saying the truth no matter what. But everyone that gets followed, they all are good at one thing and, you know, one part of their life, but the rest of the life is a mystery. Not me. I'm an open book. My entire cell phone, every second I spend on the cell phone, they have data trackers. Everything's tracking how much you use what app and all these different bullshits. You guys, like, my court case is going to be about me. Versus, and like, my story is so unique that the system that has been created out of what we used to call a free land cannot tell the difference between someone that is right about everything and somebody that is crazy. And because the laws can't distinguish it, that means we have a broken society. And I am going to be the person that sets us free, because when I finally get my case in front of a jury, I promise you I will be set free. I promise you. And not only set free. By set free, I mean I will be given the keys to the kingdom. Whatever the jury thinks that means, that's what's coming. It's exciting times right now. It's very exciting times. I'm going to show you how to do it all. If you're in a similar situation, if you're going to try to figure out how to get financial aid, no one deserves financial aid or makes less money than me. And so we're about to show how this world really works. Because if you're at the bottom, the very, very bottom, and you don't know if you can make it, and you don't know if you know how to do this, all you gotta do is follow my channel. Anyone getting out of the mental health place that really doesn't know where to go, what to do, how to get these people to give you money, I'm gonna get every single dollar I can from this place. Because I deserve it. By the law, I deserve it. And I'm gonna prove it. And it's gonna be great. And if you want to get the money from the government, if you're going through a hard time, if you're the person that everybody else pretends to care about and say, like, oh, like, let's help those people, let's help the people that need it, but everybody else, like, they just need to be better, and they need to be better to society, and they need to be a better person of society, and yada yada bullshit. Well, guess what? Now, they got me at the bottom. And so, because my income says it, because everything in my life says it, I'm going to take full advantage. And we're going to see just how much help you guys are giving people that are in the worst possible legally defined situation. The only way my situation could be legally deemed as worse is if I was diagnosed seriously mentally ill. Then I would probably have some extra advantages and opportunities I could pursue that I can't pursue right now. So if you have that, I won't be able to show you how to make more and do better with that diagnosis. But everything else, starting from the bottom, getting out of jail, you're going through the same thing I'm going through. This is how you do it, people. Follow my channel. This is how you make money. This is how you get the government to pay you every dollar you fucking deserve and not live in a trash place. All you got to do is fight for your rights. Or I'm going to prove it's impossible to get money from the government. We'll see. Whatever way it works, it doesn't matter. All that we know is you're going to find the truth here. That's what we know. So, everybody, it was an informative day. Let's talk about the next part. So the doctor kicks me out. I ended up talking to my case manager, who I had a court-ordered appointment to talk to at 1:30, and he ended up talking to me early because I was having some other issues with my car while I was there. Anyways, issues resolved. He ends up talking to me, and we hash it out for maybe 20 minutes. And because I got to try to find resolution, so I couldn't go YouTube live again because I got to find resolution in what's happening. And so I'm glad I didn't go crazy, because if I would have gone crazy just with the doctor thing and said, well, fuck the other appointment or something stupid like that, this is the guy that's allowed to fire an addendum or something on me. I think that's what he called it. And basically, if he does that, I go back to the crazy hospital and I got to go through the court process again. And I am not prepared to do that. My goal is to stay out of that place and stay out here where I'm able to fight. And so I talked it out with him, and that's how I got the final resolution of I will be able to record every situation that happens with me, but every situation that now happens with me is going to be over the phone instead of in person, because they will not let me record inside the building. Does that make sense? So I can't record inside the building, but I can record everything they ever say to me. And so I was right about my rights, and now they've given me their resolution of how we're gonna be able to keep my rights. Holy shit, people. It's a trip. It's a trip. Also, I was told that my case manager was gonna help me, a lot of one-on-one stuff, help me build a resume, all this other stuff. It seems like he doesn't do any of that, and he's just a person that refers me to the individuals that will be able to help me. Now, I will be taking individual counseling at this place, and basically, I'm going to demand, and basically they told me that it's a fair demand, that I get the same counselor every single time, and it's not some bullshit of, Are you gonna hurt? Are you having bad thoughts? Are you having bad dreams? How is your sleep on a 1 to 10? Like, I can't deal with none of that bullshit. Like, if you want to talk to me like a person, like an individual with a unique story and unique solutions to resolving my problems, and like they got to hear my problems before they can help me resolve my problems, if that's the conversation we're going to have, I'm down to have it. I want to talk for 1,000 hours because my story starts from the beginning, starts from the religion I was fucking raised in, into getting kicked out of the house before I'm 18 because I wouldn't commit to the religion, to fucking, oh man, we got freaking Indians from freaking India saying I'm the problem and I need to get help. Yeah, we've seen what your country came out like. Well, I'm going to take nobody's opinion that don't live in America. Only an American can understand where I truly am coming from. I'm sure there's other countries that appreciate freedom like I do and can understand it like I do, but I was raised to believe I already fucking had it. And I found out that that is not true. And I was not given my fair day in court before I was medicated. And that is some bullshit. And this counselor that I go to every motherfucking day for an hour, that's how much I'm going to demand. Because I'm going to tell him we got to talk a lot. Because I'm going to subpoena my counselor to my court case. And I'm going to have a list of bloody questions that counselor is going to have to answer. I'm telling you, people. We don't live in the America you thought we did. Well, I'm just giving you guys a wrap up, and I think that's basically it. So, the conclusion was my person, based off everything that happened today, he's not gonna send me back to the hospital, and because I missed the doctor's appointment, but even though she's the one that canceled it on me. And every meeting will be resolved through telephone now, so if I choose to record my telephone call, they said there's nothing they can do about that. And then the last thing would be my instructor guy is not going to be the one giving me one-on-one support like I thought he was. Like, I thought this guy was supposed to be like my big brother. Like, this is the guy that like becomes my best friend, and every time I need help with anything, he'll put in the time with me. It seems like he's the guy that finds the guys that are going to put in the time, but they're only going to put in time of certain things and all that good stuff. And then he's also going to, like, so this guy puts me in charge with the guys that tell you who gives you the money. And so ultimately, I'm going to pursue every avenue of money that I can from the government, because nobody has a better record to get money from the government than I do right now, as who I am today. And like the situation I've gone through in the last, let's just call it 12 months. And so if you're getting out of jail, this is the channel to follow, because if I get money, I'm going to show you how to do it live every single time, because everything's going to be a phone call. I'm going to do it live on my YouTubes. And you guys will be able to just repeat what I say and start from the bottom and go all the way up. And you'll be able to get as much rental assistance, as much food assistance, as much everything assistance you can possibly imagine. And then we're going to find out if somebody gets out of jail and they're at the start your life over process, what exactly are we offering to them in the state of Arizona? And then you motherfuckers out there saying that you care about the homeless people, you care about the people that are having their worst time and have paid their crimes and are now trying to start anew. We are about to find out what they are getting and if you think it's fair. And if you don't think it's fair, there's nobody better to fix it than the person that went through it and showed the world the problem. So maybe I run for governor of Arizona, and maybe that's what this is all leading up to. Maybe that's what this is all leading up to. I'm telling you, people, I'm the real deal. It's coming.